Today we're looking at the latest sneak peek pictures for The Walking Dead Season 10 finale. We have a lot of answered questions from these pictures. One of them even confirms a big question that we've had. Since we saw the opening minutes and the trailer for the finale after episode 15, we've had these questions and these pictures answer a lot. Some of them just confirm what we've already said. We've also got some new pictures for The Walking Dead Season 6 and World Beyond. Now, I'll just include that in this video because they're just some new pictures. We can't really get much from them. But I think especially the Season 6 Fear pictures are interesting. It shows us more of the self-contained episodes that we've heard so much about, like with Dwight and Althea, for example. Episodes will focus more on individual characters, a pair of characters. Althea and June should never be able to communicate ever again. Seriously, I can't do it. If one character's going to be hard to watch, then just don't combine them and we should get through it. World Beyond just looks cooler and cooler every time we see it. From this picture alone, we see a different angle of the CRM soldiers' helmets. Bit of a letdown. I figured the masks of the CRM soldiers would be more tight and more hiding the identity of the person beneath it. However, from this angle and from this specific picture alone, it doesn't conceal the face as much as I thought it would. It looks like something an old woman would wear after coming out of a bath. Still, World Beyond does look cooler every time we see it. Ever since it was revealed to be a 2-season limited event, I've been more and more happy with it, because it's got a plan, it's got an end, there is a reason we're getting this third show. It's not more CRM being put into another show, it's another show being put into the CRM. It's completely different to what Fear the Walking Dead did in Season 5, where we had the first 5 episodes thinking there's this big mystery to it, then it gets cut off after and we're just left with this abysmal story. With World Beyond, there's going to be little mystery to it because we're in one of the communities within the 3 circles. These kids are travelling from Nebraska to New York, and they will pass Philadelphia, and in that Philadelphia community, that's where Rick Grimes ends up, because that's the CRM. So just remember that, it's not some CRM trick to get you watching the show is the CRM. Let's look at these pictures from the finale. Of course, before we do, make sure you join the official Discord for the channel. Simply join my Discord through the link in the description or the link in the pinned comment. And of course, make sure you subscribe or you are like Nicholas. Don't be like Nicholas. The first picture we're going to look at is a picture of the Season 10 finale, a brand new scene. We see a room full of Kelly, Judith, Carol, Beatrice, Luke, Jules, Daryl and Jerry. They've just taken out a walker and are currently covering themselves up in guts, of course to walk within the horde. It's important to look at Kelly. This further confirms that, yeah, this is Kelly behind Daryl in the finale poster. Another new picture from the finale is the less filtered version of what we saw in the poster. Daryl's coat looks more blue, and it's even clearer that this is Kelly because Kelly's also wearing the same coat as him. And she's the only character to wear a Whisperer mask. So I can guarantee you this character is going to do something that no other characters do. It could be dying, it could be finding Connie. But her wearing the Whisperer mask is going to do something that puts her apart from the other characters. I mean, why else would this side, smaller character be with the main character of the show now? Well, for a start, Kelly and Daryl are both the closest to Connie. So I do think Connie's going to return in some way in the finale. And by the way, I haven't addressed this before, but the actress for Connie was filming for the Eternals. I don't give a shit, it can still mean she dies. I can't fathom why some people use that as a reason, as an excuse to why she wouldn't be dead. That she's just on a break. The character's missing, she could be dead. The most controversial thing that could happen with Connie is she arrives as a walker, but I just don't think that's going to happen. Not only has Kelly's death been foreshadowed so many times now, but she's just such an easy character to kill off, especially when you choose between Connie and Kelly. The only importance that Kelly's story has is to be in Connie's story. Why else would this small character be hidden in the background in a Whisperer mask with Daryl? It's because they're both connected to Connie. And interestingly enough, along with the rumours we had back when the finale was going to air, Beatrice is indeed with these characters. These rumours emerged out of nowhere, and I do not know the origin of them. I thought it was random that they'd bring up this Beatrice character that we hadn't even seen in quite some time, especially in Season 10. You don't know who Beatrice is, she's one of the main Oceanside members that you would know the name of. And rumours aside, you just know that the characters she's with is not looking good for her at all. She's a character with no place in the story whatsoever, and whatever she could do, whatever use she could have, could be overwritten by whatever Cindy could do, the more popular Oceanside member. She's completely expendable. And we heard in the trailer, Daryl said himself,
"We're not all gonna make it through."
Beatrice is the most expendable, so she's going to die. We also see that Judith is not dressed up with them because she of course will stay behind. She will be among the other children in the hospital with Gabriel protecting them, which brings us to the next picture. Finally, something on Negan in the finale. We haven't seen anything about him yet. In fact, he's been missing from most of the stuff we've seen. But here we see Daryl is talking to him. It could be one of two things. I think the most likely is he's trusting him to be in the hospital and protect the children and the vulnerable with Gabriel. He's seriously talking to him about how he's trusting him to protect the vulnerable and to stand up. The only thing defeating that is this is literally the first time we're seeing Negan in the finale. In the trailer, it's just Gabriel there. Don't you think Judith would have been with Negan if he was in the hospital still? The other thing this could be is Daryl is assigning Negan to go and take out Beta. Just like Carol assigned Negan to go and kill Alpha, Daryl could be telling Negan to go and kill Beta now. Whilst Carol and Alpha had this rivalry since the beginning of the Whisperers, Daryl and Beta have also had that confrontation. With Daryl's plan, I don't think his main goal when he's out there is to go and find Beta. I think he could be telling Negan to go and do that. I had a theory that Negan would watch Gabriel die and take over protecting the vulnerable. Then when Maggie returned, she would see what he was doing. She would see what he had just done. And that would loosen the tension slightly to the point where she wouldn't kill him on sight. I think whether Gabriel dies or not, to have Negan and Gabriel protecting the hospital makes the most sense. And then the last picture that can actually tell us something to do with the season 10 finale is this one. Now this one basically confirms how Stephanie arrives. There is no trick to it, there is no turn. It's going to be exactly like the comics. The Walking Dead's main social media accounts even saying that last picture looks familiar. And that's to say that, yeah, this is the exact place that the Commonwealth and Stephanie appears. So regardless of what the group goes through, all four characters survive and they make it here. But I want to know what you think about these finale pictures. Do you think what I've said is going to happen? Do you think Beatrice really is going to die? Do you think Connie will return at all? And if she does, what part will Kelly play in that? Do you think this train yard scene will actually mean what it means in the comics? And lastly, what do you think Daryl is actually telling Negan here? Make sure you let me know down below in the comments. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you press the like button. It will help me out and we'll get this video more seen. If you did enjoy it, then make sure you check out my other videos. Check out my latest one, where we talk about something big that is going to happen in Season 6 of The Walking Dead that could lead to something even bigger in The Walking Dead Season 11. This could explain why we've got 6 extra episodes of Season 10 of The Walking Dead. It's because something still needs to happen in Fear. Make sure you go and check it out. And make sure you go and check out my video about the possibility of a talking walker in the Walking Dead universe. The CRM are sure to bring a new version of walkers in the Rick Grimes movies, and talking walkers are possible. Watch this video to find out how and why. And of course, make sure you subscribe so that you're the first to hear about The Walking Dead and the first to see my videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.
Maybe you ain't gonna find nobody. Maybe that's a good thing. Don't. Please don't.